All right. First and foremost, I would like to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahakodash, double honor to our apostles and our elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great example to us younger brothers, and peace and blessing salutation to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh by Shem Al Shai. And what I wanted to get into today, you coming into some serious times, and the Lord is going to lead us by the river, so the Spirit had me to come out here, by the river, and just go in, man, because this lesson was inspired, by a lesson that Elder Apostle Gabar did about the times that we are coming into, man, and understanding that each individual brother, is about to be tested, man, within our own lot, whatever, what's allotted, for us, to go through that straight gate, and make it to the glory, all right, that's to come, man. You see, so I'm gonna start off, with this scripture here in First Peter, just the book of First Peter, chapter 4, verse 1. And it said, for as much then as Yahweh Shai has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. So we have to arm ourselves likewise with the same mind as Yahweh Shai, man. Because the men of Israel, the men that's on the front line, start with our apostles and the elders, we have to, go through that straight gate to receive their glory, man. And we know there's going to be tribulation that we have to go through, but we have to remember on the other side, that there's glory, man. So we have to arm ourselves likewise with the same mind as Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai had to go through it, man. The things that we going through now and the things that we have to come, man. You see, Yahweh Shai, had to go through his own people, wanted to kill him just for pushing the gospel, man. Yahweh Shai had to go through being forsaken, by his own kinsmen, man. The people that he grew up with, man. Yahweh Shai, all right, had to go through that open shame, man, which we finna go through, man. We can't forget about the smear campaign that Esau Edom. All right, we can't forget about the smear campaign about that Esau Edom is about to do on the brothers, man. He finna make us look real bad, man. And the masses are going to hate us, man. All right, the majority of the planet Earth will hate us because of the name of Yahweh Shai. So we have to arm ourselves and get ready to go through that, man. And like Apostle, Elder Gabar said, each brother gotta go through their own individual tribulation and make it through the other side, man. You see, because we're in this thing, all right, at the end of the day, we're in this thing for ourselves, man. Because everybody don't see the bigger picture, all right, like we do. There's only a few men that see the bigger picture, man. And I'm gonna keep reading. And it says, for he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin, verse 2, that he no longer shall live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High. So we see as things are tightening up what our purpose is, man. You see, the reason why, it's hard for us, to really get in the spirit like we want to, because this system is still up and running. But as this system shuts down, it's going to be easy for us to get in the spirit, man. You see, we should be looking forward to this place to continue shut down, man. When we are away from these people and we can lock in with our power, man, with Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. You see, because now, all right, we don't live towards the lust, man. All right, we don't give a damn about no bars and no clubs and no damn NBA games, man. All right, we trying to get past all this, man, and get to the glory that's to come, man. Because to us that's not living. To the masses of our people that's living. And they're gonna take that chip, the RFID microchip, the mark of the beast, to try to go back to these things, man. But we are already dead to these things, man. You see, our whole existence is to push this word, man. That's being and that's manifesting more and more, especially in the time to come, man. Because you have our people that have their whole lives, chasing the American dream, trying to be athletes, especially Israelite men trying to be athlete entertainers, or some type of, actor, whatever our people want to do. But we see that was temporary, man. The Lord is cutting it short, man. You see, we invested in immortality. These people invested, all right, in mortality, man. They invested in corruption, man. We invested in incorruption. You see? So as we see that day approaching, man, hey, we should be more and more about the Father's business, man. That's why we here for, man, not to fulfill the lust of the flesh, man. And that's what keeps us from sin, man. You see, the lust of the flesh, all right, that's where you get adultery, man. That's where you get eating abominable foods, man. That's where you get trying to chase money, man, trying to be cute, man. You know, it all comes from what? Trying to chase the lust, man. But as we see the Lord is shutting this place down, the lust that we had left within us is dying, man, and the spirit should be increasing, man. So we don't live out the lust of men, man. We live to do the will of Yahweh Shem Al Shai, Lord willing, until the death, man. Each brother is going to have his own individual walk, man. And it's going to be some serious times, man. And it's going to be some times where it's just going to be you and Yahweh Shem Al Shai. We got to prepare our mind for that, where it's just going to be us and Yahweh Shem Al Shai. We still have the privilege, some states are different, but down in Mississippi, they kind of lax, on the lockdown, so us brothers down here can still, link up, get in the spirit, fellowship, but it's going to be a time where it's going to be cut short, man, and each other brother going to have to deal, with their own individual tribulation to overcome, man. But if we are in Yahushua, we already had the victory because Yahushua has the victory, man. So the spirit of Yahushua that's within us has already conquered this place, man. You see? So this is Matthew 26. And I'll start at 36. It said, then said Yahushua, then cometh Yahushua with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and said unto his disciples, sit ye here while I go and pray yonder, man. And then Gethsemane goes into that oil press, man, because there was a high, intense moment for Yahushua, man, because he knew what he was finna have to go through, man, So what did he do? He separated himself and went into prayer, man. And that's the spirit that we should be in, man. Understanding what we finna have to go through as men of the Lord, the believers of Yahushua. It's beautiful that the Lord has this place being locked down in quarantine, because they give us that time to separate and go into prayer, man. You see, don't look at the quarantine as a bad thing, man. See, it's only a bad thing because these Americans, all right, they're used to running rampant, all right, and doing what the hell they want to do, man. You see, this is a gluttonous, all right, undisciplined people, man. You see. But that's why the followers of Yahushua, what were they called before apostles, man? They was called disciples, man. So discipline, all right, tells you in the scripture how discipline leadeth into the kingdom, man. You see, through discipline, man. So with the times we coming into, it's important that we discipline ourselves, and as we separate, man, to get into prayer, man, to get into fasting, man, to build to strengthen our spirit, to deal with what's to come, man. This ain't a party for us. This ain't a vacation for us. All right, the quarantine, man. This is a time for us to get in the spirit and get prepared for what's to come, man. The serious-minded men, man. These are serious times, man. We don't want to get this far and fail in the last phase, of our purification, man. You see? And it says, verse 37, and he took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, and became to be sorrowful and very heavy. Then said he unto them, my soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. And he went a little farther and fell on his face and prayed, and saying, oh, my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. Because Yahushua in the flesh, he wanted another way, man. Because that torturous death that he was going to receive, in a few hours, in the hours to come, he was asking if there was another way. But like the scriptures say, everything written aforetime for our learning. So we, through hope and faith in the scriptures, all right, might have hope, man. Roughly paraphrased. So we understand, all right, that there is no other way. We have to go through this straight gate, man. So instead of praying for an alternate route, now we have the example through Yahushua, just to go through this great gate, and whatever the will of the Lord is for us to go through, just pray for the Spirit to endure it, man. You see? And it says, uh, verse 40, all right, Matthew 26 and 40, and he cometh unto the disciples and finding them asleep, and said unto Peter, what could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So Yahushua was going off, to pray to himself. He wanted the disciples to stay up with him. The Lord put the spirit of sleep on them, man. Because what? Yahushua had to go through that final stage alone, man. And we come to that time where we're going to have to go through that final stage alone, man. So take advantage of the brotherhood now. Let iron sharpen the iron and be built up, whether, you're a part of the camp, or, whether you're a believer and a follower and you able to still watch videos, man. Because there's a time where the YouTube going to be cut off, man. You see? Everybody that's not in a serious mood, everybody that's not being built up in the spirit, going to be overwhelmed, man, by what's to come, man. You see? They're going to be overwhelmed. So, as you continue on, it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. All right, the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, because this flesh is weak, man. And that's why a lot of people, all right, are going to give in, all right, to being overtaken, all right, by the beast, man. All right, because they gonna want their flesh to be comfortable again, man, because they haven't been building up in the spirit. You see, you got people that still have no clue who they are, still don't know who Yahushua is, all right, still don't know anything about the prophecy, man. Hey, their spirit is very weak, man. But the spirit is willing. That's gonna be the thing that's gonna be willing to go all the way, for Yahushua's sake, man. You see, the flesh gonna want to get back to that comfort, man. The flesh gonna want to go back to eating buffets, man. The flesh gonna want to go back to clubbing, all right, kicking it with the chicks. That's what the flesh gonna want to do, man. The flesh weak as hell, man, when it comes to this beast, man. So we have to be strengthened in the spirit, man, because the spirit, that's what's gonna have us to overcome, man. You see, I said verse 42, it said he went away again the second time and prayed, saying, oh, my Father, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done, man. And we got to drink of our own cup, man. Every brother got to drink of their own individual cup of tribulation, as we go through this last stage of being purged, man. So we should have a serious mindset about what's to come, man. Because as you look around, especially out here right now, man, you got people, that's out here fishing, people out here enjoying their Monday, but they really don't understand how bad it's finna get out here, man. You see, like Yahushua said when he talked about Israel, he said, y'all don't know, what's upon y'all peace, man. Y'all know if not y'all hour of visitation, man. Because while people kicking and chilling, man, the enemy is preparing, all right, mass slaughter, man. And we have to be mindful of these things, man. And it says, he went away again the second time and prayed, saying, oh, my Father, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done. And he came and found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy. And he left them and went away again and prayed the third time, saying the same words. Then coming he to his disciples and found them sleep. And now, unto them, it said, and sleep. And he said, sleep on now and take your rest. Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners, man. So the hour is at hand for all of us, man. We follow Yahushua whithersoever he goeth, and right now, it's gonna fall. It's gonna lead into what? Persecution, open shame, being hated, and we have to follow Yahushua, man. All the way out, fully trusting in him, man. And these people bugging out, man. At camp yesterday, Jake was bugging the hell out, man. Jake got out the car screaming, demons on him, screaming by Jesus Christ. You had some more niggas ride by, saying, fuck y'all niggas, man. Doing the gun signal like they shooting, Hey, these spirits is riled up, man. The closer Yahushua get to the earth, these spirits gonna get more and more riled up because they know their time is over, man. You see, it's time for the prophets to win this time, man. Wickedness has won for years, man. But now it's time for the prophets to win, man. You see? So let's go from there, you know, because like each brother got their own individual, walk, man. Because we here to put the elect in the right mindset to endure, man. We ain't got time to argue, play games. All right. If a nigga come with some wayward doctrine in this stage, or a nigga want to make a dumb argument, a nigga still want to believe the earth is flat, we way past that, man. Okay. And you gonna be tormented on the flat earth, whether it's a triangle or a cylinder, or a rectangle. You gonna be tormented on it, man. You know. And it says, this is Ezra 7:1, and it says, and when I had made an end of speaking these words, there were sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights afore, and he said unto me, up, Esdras, and hear the words that I come to tell thee. And I said, speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place that it might be deep and great, but put the entrance were narrow and like a river. You see, the entrance was narrow and like a river, going into the sea. And it says, who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it, if he went not through the narrow? And how could he come into the broad, man? So that sea, that broad sea represents, all right, the kingdom, man. All right, because the sea is abundant, man, in resources, and in space, it's abundant, man. And that's what we're getting ready to come into. But before we come into abundance, we had to go through that narrow strait, man. We had to go through that narrow river, man. And the river, it can be hard to navigate, man. You got the rocks, on the side, man. You got the tide, can get rough, but that's what we have to go through. And once we go through that river, then we're gonna come into that kingdom, to rule it. You see, so before rulership, we have to go through that rough patch, man. That's still to come, man. And we can't let Esau, put us to sleep, as if, it's not going to be that bad, man. Or the people that he has set up, telling our people that it's not going to be that bad, man. Because, hey, it's going to get crucial out here, man. The Lord finna bring judgment like the earth has never seen, man. How bad is that gonna be, man? Words can't describe it, man. You see? And it says, as we keep going, it says, verse 6, it said, there's also another thing, a city is builded and set up on a broad field and is full of all good things. And that city is speaking of the kingdom. The entry thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left hand a deep water. All right, and that represents the danger, man. You see, it says, and only one path between them both, even between the fire and water, so small that there could be but one man, all right, go thereof at once. You see, showing you that the path to the kingdom, is set, but there's a lot of danger, on the way, man. You see, that different tribulation that's on the way, man. On the left hand and on the right hand, it's danger all around us, man. But we have to have that faith that the Lord is going to guide us through that, man. Which we're going to get into it, man. You see, but that water and that fire, man, hey, that's nothing but danger, man. So we have to just be circumspect, as we're out and about, man. We can't have that lackadaisical. We made it, man. This ain't the time, all right, to be high stepping, man. We haven't made it there yet, man. We need to have our head down, and we need to concentrate on the strong finish, man. You see? So you go keep reading. It says, verse 9 said, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he suffer this inheritance, man? So the Lord is taking us through these things. So what, man? We can appreciate the kingdom, man. We have to earn the kingdom. You see, we want to be joint heirs with Yahushua, but we have to earn it, man. As the scriptures say in 2 Timothy. Matter of fact, let me get that. Get that 2 Timothy. Timothy. This is this is 2 Timothy 2:12. It says, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us. You know? So if we suffer, all right, for the kingdom as Yahweh Shai did, we're gonna reign with him. We're gonna we're gonna partake in their inheritance, man, because Yahweh Shai already had his suffering, man. You know, and he has his glory in the spirit world, and he's finna receive it on earth, man. You know, and if we want to reign with him, we understand we have to suffer, all right, these things, all right, in the flesh, man. You know, we got a suffering that's to come, man. You know, but at the end of the day, the Lord not gonna allow us, to be overcome, man. You see, matter of fact, let's get that. I think that's First Corinthians, and we have to believe in this, man. You know, and these the scriptures that we have to have instilled in us, man. You know, cause hey, we might be in a concentration camp, by ourselves, man. Ain't ate in 2 or 3 days, or Esau gonna have brothers in the dungeon. Ain't no telling where you gonna have brothers, but guess what? We still have to believe that at the end of the day, the Lord gonna make a way, man. He not gonna put us through nothing that's gonna cause us, all right, to give in, man. You see? But the rest of our people, they gonna be through. This is 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. It said, there have no temptation taking you, but such as coming to man. So the things that we're gonna go through, if we those prophets of old, we've been through it before, man. We've been chastised before, man. Jeremiah was thrown in the pit. You had the southern kingdom putting hands on them, man. So if we're part of the elect, we have suffered these things before, man. You see, and we have to have that understanding, man. That whatever we go through is not nothing uncommon. Ain't nothing that we haven't been through before, man. So reading on, it says, there have no temptation taking you, or such as coming to man, but the Most High is faithful, who would not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but with the temptation also will make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it, man. So the Lord not gonna push us to the point where we torture to the point where we gonna take the chip, man. If we're part of that elect, man. Just having that faith in that, man. The Lord not gonna push us to the point, all right, where we starve, and we go take the chip, man. The Lord say we gonna redeem, he gonna redeem us for famine. And then it's gonna get to the point where we gonna laugh at famine and death, man. But we have to go, through that suffering first, man. Then the redemption comes, man. Then the glory, man. All right, then the drinking and being merry and having abundance while these people in sorrow, man. You see, because the indignation of the Lord is upon the wicked, man. The wicked Esau, Edom, and these heathens, and the wicked of our people, man. You see, but glory is coming for us, man. But we just have to be purged, the intense purge, man. Because to really purify gold, it takes a lot of heat, man. It takes a lot of intense heat, man. So just remember that as we go through these things, man. Like the brother been posting, Sirach, the 2nd chapter, man. It's a beautiful chapter to read during these times, man. And had that within us, man. Let's go from there. Because hey, we in the time, man, it's finna get serious, man. And just to go back on the point, everybody don't believe like you believe, man. It's gonna be some people we see buckle up, man. Some people we thought was all right, they gonna buckle up. Hey, say a man's enemy shall be of his own household, man. If you gonna get into that. All right, so we go to Luke. You go Luke 14. You go to St. Luke chapter 14. Starting at verse 26. It said, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yeah, and his own life, also he cannot be my disciple, man. And you go into that word hate in the Greek is misio, which means to love less. You know, that don't mean, when you see your mama, you mugging up and down. You know, she cook you some, even something lawful to eat. You throw the plate off the table, and bring out a precept. No, man, that ain't what this about. But we have put everything on the back burner, all right, for the sake of Yahushua, for the sake of gaining Yahushua, as the apostle Paul spoke of, man. When you get that in Philippians, man. You know, Apostle Paul spoke on that mindset, man. So let's get there, man. Get some understanding on that precept. Because at the end of the day, we gotta count everything as lost, man. You know, just to receive the kingdom, man. Because we're gonna have eternity to get things right, man. All right, the arguments that you probably have with your mother or father or your brothers or cousins or whatever, we're gonna have eternity to get those things right in the kingdom, man. So we can't have those mortal thoughts, and let that be a hindrance to us in these times, man. Because the majority of them gonna flip out, man. This is Philippians chapter 3. All right, chapter 3, verse 4. It says, though it said, though I might also have confidence in the flesh, if any other man thinketh that he had wherewith of he might trust in the flesh all the more. So Apostle Paul, speaking, all right, to the church in Philippi, because you had, wicked niggas, bragging about their different rank, within the sect of the Jews, and, trying to cause confusion and contention, within the gospel, man. So the Apostle Paul, like, look, if these guys want to take it there and be carnal and brag about, their rank within the sect of Jews, man, he's like, I got way more to talk about. I got way more, all right, accolades than these guys, man. If guys want to get corner and talk about, worldly accolades, man. But listen to what the apostle says. He says, circumcised the 8th day of the stock of Israel, of the tribe of Benjamin, a Hebrew of the Hebrews, as touching the law, of Pharisee, concerning zeal, persecuting the church, touching righteousness, which is in the law, blameless. So Apostle Paul, like, look, I'm keeping the law to the T. He wasn't perfect, but he was very well rehearsed in the law, man. That's why he was able to quote, all right, the Old Testament so much, all right, within his writings, man, because it was within him, man. Because he was brought up as a Pharisee, man. And the Pharisees all on one wicked, man. And they was very heavy within the precepts, man. You see? So Apostle Paul, like, look, if this is what they want to brag about, I can go toe for toe with the best of them if they want to get carnal, man. But he was like, verse 7, this the point. But what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Yahushua. So the accolades that we probably had in this world, brothers got certain jobs, man. Brothers be having 6-figure paying jobs, man. Brothers be having high positions, man. Notoriety, man. People come to brothers for answers about different things, man. Brothers are very, reverence, within this world in certain fields or whatever, man. You got guys that was in the league, man. Guys was in the league, man. I'm talking about catching passes from Aaron Rodgers, man. But guess what? They counted their loss, all right, for Yahushua, man. You see? And that's the mind frame that we in at this time, man. Everything that we have gained to this point, we count it loss, man. You already gotta have it counted as a loss, all right, within your head, man. You can't be stuck on these carnal things that's gonna pass away, man. Verse 8, it said, yeah, doubtless I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahushua HaMashiach, my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Yahushua, man. Because when we get Yahushua, we got everything. We got immortality, man. So what the hell is losing a 6-figure job, man, when you gaining immortality, man? What the hell is losing status or position in this world when you got immortality coming, man? You see, and that's the mind frame that we have to go into this with, man. You see, that's the mind frame we have to go into this thing with, man. We gaining immortality, man, and we losing worldly corruptible things, man. You see, but these people count corruptible things over more immortality, man. You know, because they have not the knowledge of Yahweh Shai. You see, so when you go back to Luke, I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up in a minute. You know, the wild time y'all brothers on the comment board listening, man. Shalom, y'all about Shema Shabbat man. You know. All right, so when you go back to Luke, the 14th chapter, reading verse 27, it says, "And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple." You know, so we're in the time where we have to bear our cross, man, and come after Yahweh Shai, man. We have to bear our burden, man. You see, because when Yahweh Shai, he buried his cross. You know, you had that was Simon the Syrian. You know, he helped him. You know, but Simon couldn't get on that cross and be crucified with Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai had to do that by himself, man. You know, he had to do that by himself, man. So we coming in that same stead, man. You see, so let's get there because in the same chapter of Luke, you know, this is what Yahweh Shai saying in chapter, in the same book. You know, a few chapters over when you go Luke 21 and 16, and it says, "And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death," man. You know, so we have to you know, be circumspect and already have a mindset, you know, of what's to come, man. You know, if you your kinfolks or your people, all right, are talking about revamping America, they let you know where they mind at, where they heart at, where they spirit at, man. You know, so when it comes to giving you up and keeping America going, all right, your closest friend, your closest family, even some brethren, man, you know, even some brethren gonna choose to keep this place going, all right, over you, man. And you have to have that mindset because we already have our mindset about them. You know, we gonna choose Yahweh Shai. You know, we gonna choose immortality, man. We're gonna choose the kingdom to come, man, rather than this kingdom here, man. We already have made that choice, man. You see, and we've been living it, man. You see, we've been living within that choice, man. These people, all right, gonna be overwhelmed, man. You know, a lot of these people gonna buckle, man. So we already had to, you know, count all these things as lost, man. You know, hey, hey, that's why it's important, you know, to be isolated, you know, and get in the spirit, man. You know, we shouldn't be around these spirits that's talking about keeping America going, man. Let these folks have their false hope in that, because that's where these people hearts are, man. And see, Yahweh Shai is revealing the hearts of men, like the scriptures say, man. As Yahweh Shai get closer and closer to the earth, you see what people really believe in, man. You know, Yahweh Shai is causing that division, man. You know, and that's why he said that, man. Family get that in Matthew, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said that, man. You see, because the closer he get, the more divided it's gonna be on earth, man. You know, so like, me. All right. So you get Matthew 10 and 34. It says, "Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law." You know, it says, "A man's soul shall be of his own household," man. Because as Yahweh Shai gets closer, the true intents, all right, of the hearts of the people are being revealed, man. You see, you got men of the Lord that's praying for this thing to keep going, and you got people that want this place to meet. See, so like you got men of the Lord that's praying for the doom of this place, for more destruction, for the lockdown to continue, for this thing to continue. All right, to go towards judgment, man. You know, and this place be finished, man. You see, but then you have people with the mindset of keeping this place going, man. And one thing you got to do, just pay attention to actions of these people, man. Pay attention to the actions of your woman, man. You know, hey, I know this your boo. Hey, but you gotta analyze her in the spirit, man. You know, what does her action show, man? This place continuing, or she ready to leave, man? And you gotta examine everyone like that, man. Start with yourself first, man. You see, hey, that's why the scriptures say, remember Lot's wife, man. You see, because Lot's wife, she probably was cooking for Lot. She probably was, in some type of subjection, man. You know, going back then. But guess what? When it came time to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, she showed what her heart was at, man. She showed what her mind was at, man. She got punished, man. And Lot was delivered, man. So it's brothers in that situation, man. You see? Hey, your spirit is gone from here, man. You see? You kingdom minded, man. All right? But your woman might be having the spirit of Lot's wife, man. Just to put that out there, man. Hey, we got to have these serious conversations, man. You got to have these serious conversations with yourself, man. Hey, this ain't the time to avoid nothing, man. You need, hey, spirit, you need to have everything out on the table, man. You need to be analyzing everything within the spirit, man. And I already expect the cross, man, before it come, man. Because how Shai told us, man. Going back to St. Luke 21:16, it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. So remember, we're gonna be hated, man. I say, man, our brothers watched that video from the other day, man. Jake, and that demon was on him, man. That nigga hated the prophets, man. And it's gonna be a lot more of that, man. You see, that was just one nigga, man. The globe gonna hate us like that, man. The joy of the earth, man. Cause people looking for a scapegoat, man. Cause imagine how Esau gonna flip it. What he's gonna do, he's gonna get all the videos and edit it about brothers talking about plagues and the virus. He's gonna put it out there, man. And these people simple as shit. All right, these are simplest humans that ever existed. All right, in existence, man. So they're gonna go for it and say, yeah, it's their fault. So we know we're gonna be hated for Yahweh Shai's sake, man. And it says, verse 18, all right, and it says, but there shall not a hair of your head perish, and your patience possess your soul, man, because you're gonna have few brothers that gonna have to be martyrs. Everybody gonna be martyrs, man. The prophets win this time, man. Even the brothers that had to be martyrs, they win. That's just something added to their legacy, and they still coming right back, resurrected, man. They still going straight into the kingdom, man. You see, they still gonna get to see the downfall of America. They gonna get to witness America burn from the chariots, man. You see, and partake in that victory, man. But then it's gonna be a standard lifter, and these people not gonna be able to do nothing with it, man. They ain't gonna be do nothing with it. Esau deleting videos. Well, hey, that's why we got to have this word within us, man. We got to go back to the basics, man. Getting in it, hey, read. It's gonna be a point where all we can do is read, fast, and pray, man. That's what it's coming down to, man. So we have to have this word within us, man. Hey, watch as many videos as you can. Cause ain't nothing else popping. What's popping right now, man? All right. Hell, 50 Cent beefing with a nigga, man. How important is that right now, man? Breakfast Club, how important is that, man? Hey, it's time to lock into the spirit, man. Let's go from there. I closed out with Isaiah. I closed out with that. All right, this is the book of this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 43, verse 1. It said, but now thus said the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name, thou art mine, man. Because the elect will be redeemed for this, man. All right. These people finished, man. You see, but the Lord is finna redeem his elect, man, from this madhouse, man. You know, from the judgment to come, man. You know, but we have to be tested first to be found worthy of that, man. You know, and it says, verse 2, and this the point: when thou passest through the water, I will be with thee. Going back to what? Those waters, all right, that's on that path to the kingdom, man, which represents what? Danger, man. All right, the Lord is going to be with us, man. When the enemy should come in like a flood, you know, the Spirit of the Lord should raise up a standard. All right, that's that's going to be the enemy. He's all going to come in overwhelming, man. You know, he's going to bring in troops. He's going to have all these different weapons that no one has ever seen. You know, he's going to have a famine going on at the same time. It's going to be overwhelming, man. If you're not built on that rock of your house, shot, man, you're going to be overwhelmed. You know, and it says, when thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall not overflow thee. We're not gonna be overwhelmed, man. You see? Yeah, so like Esau, they fucking with the feed now, you know, but he through, you know. So going back to Isaiah 43:2, it said, when thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee, man. You know, so the Lord's not going to allow us to be overtaken, you know, and give us into the hands of the enemy like he's going to do 2/3 of our people, man. You know, and them niggas deserve it, man. Hey, them niggas need it, man. The Lord need to make a spirit reading of these niggas, man. You know, if you got some type of sympathy for these niggas, man, hey, you gotta pray and fast that demon off you, man. You know, hey, these niggas need to go, man, because they're holding up process, man. They're holding up progress, man. You know, all right. So, to point, you know, I hope you brothers, you know, a few sisters that listening was edified. Shinra Kakwadash, double talk, pastor LGMS, rule well, teach well, being great example to us younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.